Hey guys. Okay, so for your writing activity that's going to be due later on in the quarter, this is one of the stepping stones, and it is to create an outline in order to better organize your ideas and to let me know where you're going with this so that I can provide feedback based upon tiny steps so that you're not writing the final product and then figuring out that you missed something. So, in the assignment itself, this is what you're going to see exactly. And it's to create a thesis statement and an outline for your essay. So you complete the following steps. You're going to write your thesis statement. So under Roman numeral 1, where it says introduction and then hook and background information, you're just going to complete C where it says thesis statement. And we're going to talk in a minute about what should be contained within your thesis statement. But this is where you're going to put it. And then for each of the body paragraphs, you are going to write a topic sentence. Then what they don't have included in here, but I want you to think about and we're going to talk about, is a restated thesis statement that starts your conclusion. And that's typically the format for a solid 5-paragraph essay. So now that you've seen what's actually due, which is really just 4 sentences, let's go and look at what's going to make up those 4 sentences. So in your curriculum, this is part of what you'll see. And it talks about compare and contrast essays, which is what you're doing with communist societies and capitalist societies, unless you chose another topic. And they're giving you options for how you can set those up. So option 1 is doing a point-by-point comparison. So in the first body paragraph, you describe the first subject. In the second body paragraph, you describe the second subject. And in the third body paragraph, you discuss the similarities and the differences between what you provided in body paragraph 1 and what you provided in body paragraph 2. So that's one option for your organization. Your other option is to do a point-by-point comparison. And so with this one, you're going to have 3 different points that you're going to look at. And so in body paragraph 1, you deal with the first point. In body paragraph 2, you deal with the second. And in body paragraph 3, you deal with the third. And each of those paragraphs are just about comparing and contrasting each of those individual points. So that's the second way that you can set it up. And then the curriculum itself gives you some examples of what you can do. The next piece that it talks about that's really important is developing a thesis statement. So the thesis statement is 1 sentence. It is your last sentence of your introductory paragraph and the first sentence of your conclusion paragraph. And it provides, for this type of essay, it provides your topics and it provides the organization. If you are writing a persuasive essay, it also includes your argument. And if you're writing about a piece of literature, it includes the title and the author of whatever it is you're analyzing. So the thesis statement really is the backbone of your paper. It provides your reader the idea, it's a table of contents, what's going to happen and what order is it going to be in. So in this example that they give 2 sample thesis statements. So capitalism and communism have different philosophies about workers' rights, but they are both based upon economic philosophies. And then the second one is capitalism and communism have different views of individual rights, but both political systems ultimately gain to improve society. So in the first thesis statement, you are going to look at workers' rights, but the economic philosophies behind them that influence the workers' rights. In the second thesis statement, you are going to look at individuals' rights, but the political motivations behind those. So then the assignment itself has a place where you can try it, and then it talks about how to develop your outline, and it gives you the sample outline that you're going to actually see in the assignment. So this is what's due for the lesson 6 activity. There are actually 2 writing assignments due in unit 2. And so I will provide information in my next recording on what is due for the next piece. So if you build these pieces consistently, what's going to happen is you're going to actually build your way to the paper. And so skipping these steps, while it might seem easy at the time, is actually going to make it harder for you in the long run. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me.